show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe.
He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game,
prime time second in the American League.
In now, Rich Primetime having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Hilliard is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Stepping into the box, Chris Saucedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Beautiful diving stop. One there. Not in time.
Nice play by the first baseman right there on a dive, and have the wherewithal to get up and cut the lead runner down. Terrific play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Gamble stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Espinosa is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next for the Rangers, Rich Primetime. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too many.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. A hit in 2 tries so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Ready now, Paul DeJong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Hilliard on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic... Digging in and looking for more. Rich, prime time. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. 1 run is scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. 3 runs already home here. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in, Paul DeJong. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready once again. Rougned Odor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
He's going to strike out probably.
The 1-2.
2 counts.
Line to the right
side.
He
hit it. Oh.
Now
That's what's up. He hit it. And he couldn't. He dived and missed it. Bringing more runs. Bring him runs down. Bring him on. Bring him on. Bring him on.
And he is in.
Let's go, Odor.
Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches. He's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
Now at the plate, Rich, prime time. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Oh.
1-1 the count. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning.
Got me with that fucking slider.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in.
He got me with that slider.
That's 1 for 4 for the game. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
No real chance from... Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning where they put everything together.
They
really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
8-4 tonight. Texas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Blake Snell earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ben Heller permitted 6 earned runs to come across. From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Randall Gomez, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive base hit. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking 2 right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. The 1-2. You're short, hit hard.
Hold it right here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Danger averted. Standing in, Esteban Reyes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
One.
Attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Holman at second, Reyes at first, 2 out in the inning. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Froze me up.
Stepping up to the plate, Rich Primetime. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hidalgo rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3. And he'll reach second.
Why'd they stop to do that third? He could have went all the way home.
Goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Settling in now, Nomar Mazara. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Woodward is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
At the plate, Paul DeJong. Runner in scoring position.
Single in the run.
Prime time on third with 2 out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Striding in once again, Wayne Woodward. He flew out in his last at-bat. The wind-up and the 0-1. Yeah, that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice.
So coming to the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Digging in now, Nomar Mazara, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's an 8-1 ball game. At the plate, Rich Primetime. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1.
Dig.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
I don't know what the hell happened out there, but I saw the shortstop was going to get that ball.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Rougned Odor now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there.
It out there.
He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Stepping up now, Ricky Wiley. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Rich Primetime. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field.
Popped it up.
Espinosa is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom part of the order.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Texas scored 10 runs on the way to victory. David Paulino earned his 5th win of the into its 2nd century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Dominic Moreno is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So digging in now, Rich Primetime. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Damn, Skippy.
First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
They got 36 home runs.
2-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we're fortunate enough
to watch one of the best outfielders. 293, 9 home runs, 36 RBI.
Can go back on balls.
They got 36 home runs.
Go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
2027.
Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
For prime time.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Slide,
now a long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down.
I got greedy.
Digging in, Sean
Thought I
Long.
Make
He'll
it.
get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Long.
Down the first base line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work.
Digging in, Rich Primetime. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
Oh, damn it.
Now another 2-2. Fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Digging in for his second at-bat.
Welcome to the stream, Mate 24. How you doing?
Prime time, base runner at first with 1 out. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up.
And that one just missed outside. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back. is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh shit, he got me going. Oh shit, I would have made it, my dumb ass. I decided to turn around.
Striding in for Boston, Tim Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is on the ground over to first. Prime time is there, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one
that much. Throw it
next up for the Red Sox, Chad Raimo.
Right fielder, Chad.
The 2-2. To the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky.
The hanger.
So striding forward now, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pitchers, that's for sure.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Raimo has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a big moment here and standing in, Rich Primetime, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Reyes is off at first with 2 away. Strike 3 and the potential tying run.
This is bullshit. I picked the slider and it didn't fucking say that I'd guess the slider right.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead and they never gave it back. Dominic Moreno earns his 8th victory of the season. Tim Bowles pitched well, allowing Tuesday Night Baseball. Into the box, Rich Primetime. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Williams has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get free.
Yeah.
Stepping in, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Fouled away.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, you bitch. Oh.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one, as this is bounced foul. It's still 1-2. Not just yet. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone. So next to the plate for Texas, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-2. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
One thing they do, they got good pitching.
8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Swing, line, drive. That's
that guy throw 97-mile-an-hour fastball and shit. Stay at third. Go back. Go back.
But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3.
I don't know if I would have made it. I probably would have made it home because the throw wasn't on point, but I just didn't want to risk it. I didn't have the speed.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A little tapper. A tag for 1.
Really? He dove and tagged me? That's some bullshit.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jack Powell. He got on top of one and was
there's no way he fucking touched me, man.
Here now the 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. There's one. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. Stepping in, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Up next will be Nick Williams, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan.
Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock.
Yeah, they steady throwing the fucking ball inside.
They're running out of those pretty quick. That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And he'll get in there safely.
Hold that, pitcher. Hold that. Should have freaking thigh or the ankle, one of them.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
They changed pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson picks it up on to first, and the Rangers squander. 10-6, the final score in this game. Boston posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Patrick Bradbury earns his 3rd win of the from the oldest part. So stepping in, Rich Primetime comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field.
Find the ball.
And it bangs off the monster. Mazzara rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
That ball hung up there so high, I ain't know if it was going to be a home run or what.
He was moving on contact.
That ball was just
jump.
slow.
He comes all the way around the score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Primetime stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Played so good against the Yankees. They go to Boston and playing like
bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to the right side. Castro gloves it. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. With that, here's how the home. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Sam Boovy, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Primetime is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now to the plate, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gamble, the runner at first with 2 gone. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Raimo is after it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Into the box now, Danny Ewing. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ewing.
On the ground towards second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Carmen Geronimo. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a hell of a slider. Oof.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, now in the box, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. Now the Red Sox DH, Jack Powell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Now batting, Rich Primetime. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, that pitch and have my number.
Foul right at home plate. Mazzara leads off first with one away. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Now with the plate,
first
Sean
so
Long.
Slow. Crazy.
Sean Long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Is on the ground to first. Could be two. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The fucking pitcher come over and
now
cover
you,
dick.
Geronimo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Grounded to short. DeYoung gathers it in. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
10-4 the final in this game. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Paul Jefferson takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
It seems like stealing can't go past 25. Is that the max cap? Is 25. Wow.
To his
Okay.
hitters to be more discerning at the plate. $44-36, and we're up 34-48.
Truth. We're shitty at home. We won the same amount of game on the road as we do at home. 17. We won 17 games at home and 17 games on the road. This team is trash.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe
We're
Life
not good
Park.
on the road,
Tonight,
and
the
we're not
opener
good
of a
at home.
David Paulino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Rich Primetime.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 37 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat.
Into the box now, Rich Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. Oh, and that liner
watch your feet.
No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the 0-2. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0.
Yeah, if this game is $20, yes, it's definitely worth it.
Another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be hitting.
At the plate, Eric Shaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a ball. One of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
I know who gave him that call.
So striding in, Gavin Cecchini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now, 1-1-1. Attempt here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Yeah, he skipped around me. That's crazy.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2
That's why I rather tag the bag, but he was so far up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Burnham corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Primetime is retired, and there's 1 away. Striding into the box.
No 2 times
Primetime. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation, and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Just missed that
just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the making.
A nice look there at the Dallas skyline. 8-2 tonight's final. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Paulino earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brendan Becerra was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the show. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, Tim Bowles, the southpaw out of Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around.
It shows in his ERA.
1-1. Prime time comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. In now, Rich Primetime. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. And a changeup that time, swing and a ball sent high and deep. This one is gone, a home run.
Going to 49.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 38th home run of the season for him, as that will give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
That'd be funny.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rich Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
What the hell?
Right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Can't believe I missed that pitch, man. That shit was
stepping in and ready for another shot.
Ready to
Rich
be grooved.
His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Sierra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the sub. Up next for the Rangers, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Sierra.
Is it warning track?
Made,
no,
but this should be good enough for an RBI
track.
as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
High pop-up. Quinones on the move.
Wow.
And
crazy.
that ends the inning. The next twin up, Domingo Quinones, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. Guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Primetime is camped under this one. as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down goes.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
9-6, the final tally. Now from the home of the Rangers. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Those these Twins as they take the field this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Popped him up. Lopez ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1.
Missed that slam ball.
Moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And there he goes towards second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shot on the ground is short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Rich Primetime will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... To the plate now is the designated hitter, Magneuris Sierra. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The second for 1, on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
8-3 is today's final. The Texas Rangers get their 20th home win this year. Dominic Miller wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For 41. Our team is doing pretty well. Only the catcher has a snowflake. They have nobody with snowflakes, so they have everybody on their team is doing good. Oh, excuse me.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's,
Texas.
Paul Jefferson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't.
And where I live in Poughkeepsie, there's another town that's close to us that's called Arlington, New York.
A little bit deeper in this one.
Striding in, Rich Primetime comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak
did I pop it up? I sure did.
Boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Sucks.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Ready now, Rich Primetime. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Scored 3 runs. 2 bases loaded, 2 outs.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed.
I
a good off-speed
swear
pitch.
to God that there's, and just straight up missing them shits. It's fucking crazy.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's a little chopper.
There's something with their changeup pitching, man.
On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity. Ready once again, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Oh.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
I thought it was a foul ball. I guess the angle that you see that looked like it went foul.
And the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
Wow.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Digging in and looking for more. Rich, prime time, and they're runners at the corners now.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't
pouring
hit it
on the
he did hit it
runs, man.
but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Come on, hit hard on the ground towards second. Bare-handed for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Striding in for Oakland, Rob Rowley. He singled his last time up. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hit out towards second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a good. Now at the plate, Rich, prime time. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground is short.
Oh.
There's one. On
to another goddamn double play.
Play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. The Oakland A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
What? Oh. Return it. Must be a 2-game series. What the hell?
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Division rivals do battle. Next.
Did I get traded? What the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy?
Gets the starting
the
nod
hell?
for the
I hope
Twins.
I didn't get traded to the fucking Twins.
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks.
Worse than even being in Texas. Well, actually, not really. It'd probably be a little bit better than being in Texas. But yeah, I got fucking traded to the Twins.
First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Damn it. I thought I was going to get picked up by a great team.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Pena racing back, and it's gone as they add still another.
I feel like I got kicked in the balls getting traded to the fucking Twins.
As the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
I thought like the Yankees or yeah, they need to stop doing that shit. It's just horrible.
We've seen these guys go.
Somebody need to write
so
San Diego Studios and tell those white people to stop doing that dance. This is bad. I'm not being racist or anything. I gotta clarify that, but it's horrible. This guy is freaking huge on it.
We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a move over to first.
And actually, it might be funny because it probably isn't a white person that did that dance. Because I know that QJB did a bunch of the fucking celebrations. It probably was him doing the dance. To show you that all black people can't dance.
By any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him. Something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 0-1 on its way. Grounded to third.
Oh, drove that into the ground.
And that's the second out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
I don't even know what my deal is with Minnesota.
Ready for another shot now. Rich, prime time. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Low with a fastball here.
Throwing that ball
dirty.
in the ground,
It's ball one.
See if we throw it down again.
Hit back up the middle.
Ooh.
Arcia gloves it. Throw in
They
time, and
waited
the
on
side
that.
is retired. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Willie Chavez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now, attempt here. And they put the tag on him going to first, but both runners move up on the play.
I don't know where he's going, but hopefully he doesn't fall over the wall.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Rich, prime time, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
High pop-up. Ramirez moving to his left. And that's the third out.
Wow, I swear. And pop that shit up so many
Next
times.
up
A ball
Detroit,
that should
Orlando
be fucking
Arcia. He'll look to
driven out
bounce
to
back after striking out
outer
his last
space,
time up.
and you end up popping that shit up. It's like getting kicked in the
0-1
nuts
on
by
its
this
way.
fucking game.
Bunt attempt here. Prime time. Scoops it up, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
No kind of warning, just like, boom, you're gone. You're out of here, buddy. You're gone.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Yankees coming to town.
Felix Jorge will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that's a home run into the top 10.
Went I was younger, they used to be like, ink is they used to be like, ink isn't a word. Well, obviously it is now.
As the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brad Richards, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard to the right side. Primetime takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Stepping up to the plate, Rich Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
I don't know what the fuck the guy on first base was looking at, because there's no way that he was going to catch that ball, but he stood there instead of fucking running.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Gavin Cecchini next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Settling in now, Isaiah Fizzler.
Isaiah Fizzler.
3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground at first. Primetime is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Up next for Minnesota, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Striding in once again, Ricky Lloyd. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Primetime on at first, nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism.
Next for New York, Esteban Reyes.
Esteban Reyes.
Hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2.
So coming to the plate, Rich Primetime. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. High in the air out to center field. Espinoza has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The sky ball.
Alan Cordoba hits next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Well, on the ground to first.
Oh.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the throw, safe at home plate, and it's now a 3-run lead at 7-4. Digging in now, Ray Barrios. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. At the plate, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lying toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down.
Look, you see that asshole was standing on the fucking base to see if he's going to catch it or not. What the fuck are you doing?
Second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Wow.
Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue.
Like, that ball is nowhere close for him to catch it. You should be able to see that. That he's not close to the ball. He's not going to catch it and run.
Moment here and standing in, Ricky Lloyd. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Ricky Lloyd. That's what you get for having 2 first names.
At the plate, Gavin Cecchini. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 8-6 the final score tonight. New York wrote an important 6th inning. Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball. Anton Rosado is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Weakly to the left. He's right there. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both.
Standing in, Rich Primetime. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. On to the second. So digging in now, Ray Barrios. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Estevan Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-1 home. Swinging bunt up the line. He's got it. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right?
Stepping up now, Rich Primetime comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. To short. And there's one away. Alan Cordoba hits next. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He's hit not all that hard out to second. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Digging in, Wayne Woodward. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Wayne Woodward.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
I don't see how the fuck they're skipping around me. I'm right in front of them.
Forward now, Rich Primetime, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Woodward has it. And there's out number 2.
Can't get a fucking ball in the outfield.
Digging in, Alan Cordoba. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The 1-1. Into the box, Rich Primetime. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
High in the air out to center field. Espinoza is there. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible tie. In now is the Yankees DH, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out
so
in
they
front
can't
in
make
the
him
bottom
win
of
that
the
game.
8th,
At least
and they did what they
they
had to
can't
do
have a
tonight
comeback.
to seal
If
the
it
deal.
was fucking
And
Texas,
tonight's
we would
comes
have
to
just
an
took
end
that
at
ass
6-3
whooping
the
and
final.
went
The
home.
Minnesota Twins
Oh, we are home.
posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Adalberto Mejia earns the victory out of the bullpen. Afternoon baseball on ML. Dave Guerrero, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 2 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Fox over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Fox.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
That should be a home run.
Back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 43 on the year for him. As the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Here's a shot
no
to
doubt.
left field and deep. Look at this. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Another no-doubter.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game. And the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Rich Primetime will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Swung on.
No doubt, bitch.
Is hammered. Forget about it. And that's a home run into
number
the
3.
top tank. So a solo shot here to left center field. His third home run of the ball game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Stepping in, Wayne Woodward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Damn, the Yankees put up 5 with the quickness.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit to first.
Ooh.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little.
Rich Primetime will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in once again,
Ricky Lloyd.
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget this.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States. But what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
8-5 today. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dave Guerrero earns win number 7 on the season. Ricky Johnson wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins. Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of it.
Ready now for the White Sox, Mike Landgraf, and the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. This one over to first. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Sox pick up. Set to get his evening at the plate started, John Suzuki. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A bullet to first base.
Gotcha, you
and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Stepping in, Rich Primetime. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rich Primetime.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, miles an hour, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ricky Lloyd will be next. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
I popped it up, you bitch.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Up next for Chicago, Drew Robinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Bad throw, Primetime, bad throw.
Digging in, Rich Primetime.
And if you
didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
Put up fucking 4 runs. Watch it. Die. Ooh. Damn, where'd that shit go to? Go back, fool.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play
on it. Hit the bag and went sky high.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Lloyd. He doubled earlier and carries
Ricky
a 2
Lloyd,
for 2
come on, Ricky.
This appearance. Here
Ricky gonna strike out.
Got him swinging as he
Ricky's
runs the
struck out.
fastball
Well,
by
that
him
dude be throwing 99 mile an hour fastball. He'd be burning.
Stepping in, Rich Primetime. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And it's 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
still 1-2. Snyder at second with 2 down. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Snyder rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-run game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robinson has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Tuesday night baseball from into the box now. Rich, prime time. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate. He currently leads the American League in runs driven in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Prime time is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Rich, prime time. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Landgraf moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now to the plate, Danny Matthews. He singled his last time up. The 3-2 pitch. On the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Now in the box, Rich, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Aponte moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now batting, Rich, prime time. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Coming to the plate now,
Ricky Lloyd.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
About to strike out
Ready
twice.
on 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Gavin Cecchini next. Prime time stands at second with 2 gone. Right side.
Hold it right
to
there.
his
Hold
left.
it right there.
Costic. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Now at the plate, Rich, prime time. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything.
Yeah, I like
so
Minnesota
I think
already.
This is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands.
My thoughts all along is that we lost this game. We're not going to score.
The switch hitter,
but instead we took the lead.
Fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Busted. Backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Into the box now, Magneuris Sierra. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Popped up. Matthews on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win. They did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Minnesota Twins came through when it mattered. From the south side of Chicago, Marty Royer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 46 now for him on the season as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistakes.
Stepping into the box,
pay for their
Danny
disrespect.
Matthews. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. To third, 5. Backhanded to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite. At the plate, Julio Aponte. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively.
So striding in, Rich Primetime.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And, boy, they're really
that
giving him
dirty
fits
slider.
inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch is popped up. Rienzi is calling for it. And he makes the catch.
Why did he turn
out.
around? What was he looking for? He didn't know where the ball went.
Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime. set and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Jumped on that one too early.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Count even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. One away. Striding into the box, Thomas Rienzi. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. They're hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line.
I swear that's a fucking foul ball, man, but they never call a foul ball.
Cut off, a throw to the plate, and he's in there safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. Back to the
look how far over the line I had to go, and I still didn't catch that fucking ball. And it's a fair ball. It's bullshit.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in. The second he stepped into puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Missed with a slider. Looking at his career totals, Primetime is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Lloyd.
Third baseman, Ricky Lloyd.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Rienzi just to the right of the mound, and the inning is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. H24, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you Tuesday in another stream. Peace.